You scroll through Instagram every day and see perfect shots of other people's lives, luxury homes, expensive cars, trips to the Maldives, and you think, why am I not living like this? But what if I told you that most of it is an illusion? Many people build a lifestyle on social media that they cannot actually afford. Beautiful houses are often just 30-year mortgages. Expensive cars are usually loans that eat up half of their salary. Trips to the Maldives are often just cheap rentals found online. While daily expenses still exceed income, and yet everything looks happy and successful. People take photos in expensive cafes while actually eating cheap meals at home. People show off expensive gadgets that were bought on installment plans and are still being paid off. All of this creates an illusion of wealth that is easy to maintain with filters, good angles, and carefully chosen moments. But almost no one shows what is really happening behind the scenes. Why do people do this? There are three main reasons. First, social pressure. Everyone seems to live like this, so I feel like I have to as well. I have to look successful. Second, the desire to show status and success. Likes and followers become a currency. Self-worth is measured through external validation. Third, the ease of creating a fake image of wealth. The right angle filters, rented cars and apartments, and everything looks perfect, while in reality, the person is living on credit cards and debt. Many people do not even realize that they are creating this illusion for themselves. They constantly compare their lives to others and feel like failures, even though their income could allow them to live calmly and comfortably. But they get lost in other people's pictures and likes. What are the consequences of this? People spend more than they earn, fall into debt, constantly compare themselves to others, and suffer from low self-esteem, stress, anxiety, and a constant feeling of being a loser appear even though it is all just images on social media. Stress comes from constant comparison and internal pressure created by other people's posts. People feel anxious that they are falling behind, that their life is not exciting enough, that they are not successful enough. This leads to depression, burnout, constant exhaustion, and a deep feeling of emptiness. People stop enjoying their own achievements because they are always looking at someone else's life and thinking that they are missing something, and at the same time, they do not realize that those images are an illusion and that most of them are built on borrowed money, on loans, on small tricks that create the appearance of wealth, while real life looks very different. To stop being a victim of a fake lifestyle, you need to do several things. Stop copying someone else's life and start building your own. Set realistic goals. Learn financial literacy. Spend less than you earn. Living in debt is not cool. It is a disaster. Show real progress and small wins. People value honesty. Remember that real wealth is freedom, control over your life, not a picture for social media. Every time you scroll through Instagram, remember that behind a beautiful photo, there may be a credit card, stress, and emptiness. Real life is what you build yourself, not what you show to others. Likes do not equal happiness. This is important to understand immediately. Otherwise, you will spend years chasing other people's pictures and likes instead of building your real life every day. When you spend money on things you cannot afford, when you take loans just to look successful, you are literally trading your freedom and time for an illusion. You can buy a car on credit just to post stories with it, but that does not make you richer. It makes you a debtor and creates stress. Small daily decisions add up to a big picture, and that is why it is so important to analyze your spending, understand where your money goes, and what goals you are setting every day. You can save small amounts that over time turn into capital. Invest them into things that actually generate income, not just a beautiful image. Every small win every day. When you control your finances, spend wisely, and see progress, is real freedom, real happiness, real life that cannot be bought with likes and filters.